We thought it would be fun. Just a group of friends, chasing thrills on a Friday night, daring each other to explore the one place everyone in town avoided, the old Ashwood Manor. It stood at the edge of the woods, rotting, forgotten, but with a reputation. People whispered about screams in the night, strange lights flickering in the windows, and shadows that moved when no one was inside. Of course, we didn't believe it. We just wanted a story to tell. There were 4 of us, me, Jake, Sarah, and Ethan. Armed with flashlights and a cheap camcorder, we joked all the way there. But the closer we got, the quieter we became. The road narrowed into dirt, the air colder with every step. When the manor finally came into view, it was worse than we expected. The house loomed 3 stories high, its windows shattered like broken teeth. Ivy clawed up its sides and the front door sagged on rusty hinges. Yet somehow, it felt alive. We pushed our way inside. The smell hit first. Damp wood, mold, and something metallic. Blood, maybe. Every step we took echoed through the hollow halls. Sarah whispered, "This place feels wrong." Jake laughed it off. "Come on, it's just a house." Don't let it get in your head. But then the door slammed shut behind us. We froze. No one had touched it. The air grew heavy, pressing against our lungs. Ethan raised the camera, recording everything, his voice shaking. "Okay, this is actually creepy now." We wandered deeper, our flashlights sweeping across peeling wallpaper and broken furniture. The silence was suffocating until we heard it. A faint humming. A child's voice drifting from upstairs. We looked at each other, pale, uncertain. Sarah whispered, "Tell me you all heard that." Against every instinct, we climbed the stairs. The humming grew louder, twisting into a lullaby, echoing off the walls. At the top, the hallway stretched impossibly long, lined with closed doors. One of them creaked open on its own. Inside was a nursery. The wallpaper was faded with dancing bears, a crib sat in the corner, and a music box on the floor slowly turned, playing that same lullaby. But there was dust everywhere, thick, undisturbed dust. No footprints, no sign anyone had been there in decades. Then the music box stopped, and a voice whispered right behind us, "Stay." We spun around, no one was there. Jake muttered, "We're done." "We're getting out." He headed back toward the stairs, but when he reached the bottom, he stopped dead, because the front door was gone. It wasn't just shut, it was gone, bricked over as if it had never existed. Panic set in. We ran from room to room, searching for a way out, but every window was barred, every door led to another hallway. The manor had trapped us. And then the house began to change. The wallpaper peeled away before our eyes. Shadows slithered across the ceiling. From the walls came whispers, dozens of voices, overlapping, chanting things we couldn't understand. Ethan's camera caught something in the corner, a figure, tall, gaunt, with hollow eyes staring straight at us. Sarah screamed. The figure moved, not walking, gliding. Its mouth stretched into a grin that was too wide, too sharp. Jake shouted, "Run!" We tore through the manor, blind with fear. The halls twisted, the layout shifting, stairs leading nowhere. Behind us, the thing followed, its laughter rattling through the walls. Finally, we stumbled into the basement. The stench of rot was overwhelming. On the floor were symbols, carved deep into the stone, slick with something dark. Blood. And in the center, dozens of small bones piled into a heap. Children's bones. Ethan dropped the camera, his hands shaking. "We need to leave. Now." But there was no exit, only the sound of footsteps descending behind us. Slow, deliberate. We huddled together, praying it would end, when suddenly the walls shook. The lights flickered, and the thing spoke, its voice filling every corner of the room. "You came for a story. You'll never leave to tell it. The last thing I remember is the sound of screaming, ours blending with laughter. That laughter still echoes in my head at night. We escaped somehow. At least, I think we did. But here's the truth. When I look back at Ethan's footage, there are 4 of us walking into the manor, and 5 shadows following behind.